Good day. Welcome to our session. On this session, I'll be doing the complete the square method for grade 11s. So if you are new to the channel, please go through our old videos and also the playlist to see other content which we have covered so far. And then also please subscribe, share, and also like the videos if possible. So without wasting any time, I'm going to go straight to an example. Let's say they give us a trinomial. So remember, a trinomial will always have three different terms. It will have what we call an A, which is the first value that you get, and also a B, and also a C. That will be a typical trinomial. So in this example, we know that A is the value that comes before x squared. So A here will be 1, then B here is the number that comes before x, which will be 7, and then C is the number that you have here. You've got 10. So the first thing that you do in this complete the square method, you must take your C to the other side. Whatever the C value is, you must take it to the other side. So remaining, we're going to be left with x squared plus 7x, and then our C here is 10, but remember it's positive 10, so it will go the other side and it becomes negative 10. That's the first step that you must do with complete the square method. So they can give you a mark for that because it shows that you've done a step so far. So the second step that you must do is to open a bracket now, and then just square the bracket as it is, and then of course we're going to equate with negative 10 as we have so far. So now whatever your B value is, you will divide that B value by 2. So here, for instance, since we have x squared, we're going to have x because we know in maths that x squared would give us x squared. So just put x there, and then the second number that you're going to put here will be the value of B, which is positive 7 here, divided by 2. So just put them as they are, like that. So whatever the B value is, you divide by 2. And then we know that x squared will be x squared. That's why we have x here. And then this one will be whatever the B value is, you divide by 2. Then that will be the second step that you're going to do. From here, whatever the number that we got, because we know that we divide our B by 2. So whatever that number that we did here, this number that we did here, which is 7 over 2, we will also add, if it's a positive one, on the other side, meaning it will be 7 over 2 also this side. But remember, it was squared, so it will also be squared. So it will be 7 over 2 and then squared. That will be the second step that we're going to do. So from there onwards, this whole number will just come back as it is, which is 7x plus 7 over 2 squared. Just come back as it is. And then on the other side, since we're having a number, we can either add or subtract the number. But in this instance, we know that it's a number which we can add. Example, we need to get the value of negative 10 plus 7 over 2 squared. So just go to the calculator and get that value. So it will be negative 10 plus 7 over 2. So it will be negative 10 plus 12,25, which will give us 2,25 now. I'm getting 2,25 as my value. That'll be 2,25 as my value. And then from there onwards, because we've got a squared here, to remove the squared, when you use math, we can use the square root. The square root will cancel the squared here. Also, whatever you do on the other side must also be applied on the other side. So we'll square both sides. Once you square this side, only x plus 7 over 2 will remain. So meaning that only x plus 7 over 2 will remain this side. You can put in bracket or not in brackets, it won't affect anything. And then just leave it without the bracket, because there's no need to put in a bracket anymore. So just leave the value as it is, which is x plus 7 over 2. And then from there onwards, the other side, you need to go and find the value of square root of 2,25. So you need to go and find the square root of 2,25. Just do the calculation for square root of 2,25. So the square root of 2,25 That will be 1.5. I'm getting 1.5. But remember, whenever you do square root in maths, it must always be plus or minus. Whenever you do square root in maths, whether it's trigonometry or whatever section you're doing, you must always do plus or minus as your answer. So meaning we're going to have two different solutions. Our first solution will be for the plus one. So it will be x plus 7 over 2. We're going to have two different solutions. X plus 7 over 2 would be equals to the positive value now, which will be positive 1.5. That's my first positive value. Then from there onwards, we know the aim is solve for x, meaning the number must go the other side. So it will be 1.5 minus 7 over 2. That will be our answer. So it will be my 1.5 minus 7 over 2 as our final answer. So let me just quickly do that. That will be 1.5 minus 3.5. That will be negative 2. So x will be negative 2 this side. And then we know the other side, it will be the negative 1. So it will be x plus 7 over 2. And then now we're going to use 1.5 as negative since we've got two different solutions. So it will be negative 1.5 now. And then from there onwards, again, 7 over 2 will go other side, which means it will be minus 1.5 minus 7 over 2 as your final answer. So it will be minus 1.5, then minus 7 over 2 as our final answer. So we already know 7 over 2 is same as 3.5. So it will be negative 1.5 minus 3.5. That will be a final answer, which will be also a negative number. Let me just also quickly just do this one. This is going to be negative 1.5 minus 7 over 2. So it's negative 5. So your answer will be negative 5. Those will be our two solutions using the complete the square method. So that will be the first example. So I want to do the second one. But before I do the second one, guys, please, again, as a reminder, please subscribe also to the channel so that you can get more content. So before I do this one, I would advise that you guys pause the video and try it first using the same method we did at the beginning and see if you can do it yourself. And then I'm assuming that you guys now are done with pausing, so I'll continue with the example. So remember, first thing you look for is a trinomial. We've got a trinomial again, which will be having a, b, and c. So meaning a here is 1. Remember, b is the number before x, so b also will be 1 here. Then c is negative 6. So the first step is that one where we know whatever the c value is must be taken to the other side. So it will be x squared plus x, for example, and then c must go the other side, which means it will be here it's negative 6, here to become positive 6 now. Then from there onwards, second step, you must just open the bracket and then square the bracket, and then you must equate everything to the number that you got, which is 6. And then remember, x will come back here because we know that x squared will be x squared. And then now, whatever the b value is, you must divide that b value by 2. So here we know that b is 1. So we're going to divide by 2. So it'll be 1 over 2 here because b is 1. So you divide by 2. So it'll be 1 over 2. Same thing must apply here. We've got plus 1 over 2 squared there. So same thing will apply this side. It will be plus. Again, open the bracket. 1 over 2 squared. That will be the other method. So that will be the second step completed. From here onwards, remember, you just need to go and add these two numbers together. Because this side will come back as it is, which will be x plus 1 over 2 squared. So we need to go and add the numbers there, other side as they are, and get the value. So here we're going to need to go and add the numbers as they are. So it will be 6 plus 1 over 2 squared. Let me quickly do the calculator to get that value for 6 plus 1 over 2 squared. So let me just quickly do that. Okay, and then times that. Okay, so I'm getting 6.25. I got 6.25. I got 6.25 as our value there. And then now again, once you get an x squared this side, we can square root both sides now. So we're gonna square root this side and also square root this side, because we know that square root will cancel the other two. So meaning this side I'll be left with x plus 1 over 2 as the number as it is. And then again, without wasting any time, I'll need to go and find the value of square root of 6.25. So just need to go there and type on our calculator the value of square root of 6.25. So it will be square root of 6.25, which will give me 2.5. But remember, once you do square root, the answer is always plus or minus. Whenever you do square root, the answer is always plus or minus. So meaning I'm gonna have two different solutions again. So here I'm gonna do the positive one first. So it will be x plus 1 over 2. So this time I'm gonna have x plus 1 over 2. That will be equals to the positive value first, which will be positive 2.5 as my first positive value. And then from there onwards, number must go the other side. So it will be x will be equals to 2.5 minus half. So it will be x will be equals to 2.5 minus half. And then that will be your answer. So it will be 2.5 over 0.5, which will give me 2. So that will give me a positive answer of 2. So that will be a positive answer of 2 as my first solution. And then I'm going to go again, use the negative number at the side. So it will be x plus 1 over 2. X plus 1 over 2 here will be equals to minus 2.5 now. So it will be equals to minus 2.5 this side. And then again, the same thing applies. Number must go one side so that x can be left alone. So this will be that. And then this means that my final answer here, I'm going to have x will be equals to negative 2.5 minus half. Negative 2.5 minus half. I think that will give us 3. Yeah, that should give us negative 3. That will give us negative 3. So we've got those two solutions. Half. So that will give us a negative 3 as our second solution. So that will be the method of completing the square. And then if you guys have any other questions, you can comment on the comment section, or you can send us on our Facebook page, which is TutorNext, and then I'll look at those questions and see how I can help you guys. And I hope this was very helpful, and then please comment if maybe something didn't make sense. But overall, thank you guys, and then please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.